This particular video is one of my most requested videos. By the end of this video, I would have told you how I made roughly 500,000 naira from doing nothing in 1 year through my passive income investment. If you feel like you're going to enjoy this video, you're going to enjoy this gist, and you also want to make 500k from doing absolutely nothing in 1 year, then you need to like this video and subscribe. Now, before 2020, all the money that I made, all my savings from my business, was safely stored in a Naira savings account. Very smart, right? In January 2020, my brother bought a book for me. The name of the book is Smart Money Woman by Arese Ugwu. I'd known about the book for a while, but I never read it. I just felt, what do you want to say that I don't know? I have money in my savings account, so I'm a boss. I didn't know that the book was going to change my life. So I read it. I was like, wow. The book got me all fired up. To be honest, it made me realize how wrong I was. Like, I didn't know anything. I thought I knew a lot. I knew nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Sorry, that's a joke from Game of Thrones. Anyway, so I read it and I was all fired up. Like, my blood was hot. I was like, So this is what people know. This is what people have been doing. The book taught me so much. But I'll tell you, the most important lesson that I learned from this book was that I have to make my money work for me. When my money is in a savings account, I'm working so that I can save my money. I'm working for my money. But when I invest my money, then my money works for me. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. So that was the primary lesson from the book. And that's what I did with my RiseVest account, where I was able to earn that kind of money in from doing absolutely nothing. My money worked for me. Literally, I sent my money on an errand. It worked for me, and it came back more. I have notes. I always try to make notes so that I'm coherent in my stories and I don't miss out any of the juicy details when I'm gisting with you guys. I had a savings account and I was feeling like one boss babe. So after I read the book, I started looking for ways to invest, safe ways to invest in Nigeria. There weren't many options, but one that I found that was relatively safe was called either mutual fund or money market fund. Most Nigerian banks have it, but I went with Stanbic IBTC because I already had a Stanbic IBTC account. So I moved the bulk of my savings to my money market or my mutual funds account. My children's nanny, her name is Susan. She's been with us for a while and she's awesome. So she saves her money with me, and my money was in a savings account. Her savings were also in a savings account. So I told her I was moving to mutual funds and I was hoping that the money would bring me some returns. And I asked her if she wanted me to move her own money to a mutual fund as well. She said yes. So we had two mutual funds, one for me and one for Susan. I created a separate mutual fund for her and one for me, and I used to send her updates anytime I got updates from the bank. Shortly after we started investing in mutual funds, the Naira fell. As usual. Is it really the Naira if it doesn't fall? No shade, but yes, that's just the truth. So Naira fell again, and every time the Naira falls as against the dollar, your money in your mutual fund, not like you lose your principal amount. Basically, your principal amount is the amount that you started your investment with, the first amount you put in the investment. Okay, so it's not like you lose your principal amount, but you don't make as much as your ROI said you were going to make every time the Naira falls. ROI is return on investment. Sorry guys, I have to break down this terminology for you so that you understand what I'm saying. So because of that Naira fall, the money that was the return on my investment in my mutual fund, it wasn't so great. But I was like, do you know what? At least better than nothing that I was earning in my savings account. So I was ready to keep managing. I managed and managed until May 2020. Guys, are you enjoying this gist? I am. If you're enjoying this gist, please like and subscribe. Thank you. I managed until about May 2020. May 2020, one day I was on Twitter. Then Twitter was not banned in Nigeria. It's Nigeria. Oh, but then again, anyway, so I think I read somebody give a glowing review about something called RiseVest on Twitter. Babe, do you need me? Okay, on Twitter. I saw it. I was like, okay, that looks good. I downloaded the app. I signed up. By the way, let me just mention to you guys, RiseVest did not pay me to make this video. Let me just tell you now. They did not pay me. Before you start thinking it's because they gave Lola money. Lola, like RiseVest has not given me a dime. You get, what I do is when I find something that's really good for me and I see that it may be beneficial to other women, well, maybe men, but they're not my primary target audience. I say that I may be beneficial to other Nigerian women. I don't hide it. I share. Also, when I see something that is very, very bad, I'll open my mouth and I'll talk, I'll cast, because I want other people to also avoid it. Do you understand? Because sometimes it's when you cast something bad that it becomes better. When people start avoiding it, then the person now realizes, oh, I can do better. So if it's very good, I share. If it's very bad, I also share. That's the kind of person I am. So RiseVest has not paid me any money. So this is a very honest review. Guys, you're enjoying this, Abby? You're enjoying it, Abby? Subscribe. So it was May 2020 I heard about RiseVest. I downloaded it, but when I downloaded this, I was like, oh, you know how we can be so lazy sometimes. I downloaded it, I did not do one thing. I didn't even touch it. I just downloaded it and left it on my phone. 5 months later, October 2020, I just said, do you know what, this is my money that I'm just keeping here. Actually, somebody made me angry. I wanted to prove a point that I want to prove a point to myself. Somebody said something to me that I didn't like, and I want to prove a point to myself that I'm a boss babe and I know how to handle my money. May or may not have been my husband, but that's not the point. Jeez, that's not the point. Focus on the point. I now moved my money from my mutual fund. Well, I didn't move all of it. I just moved the bulk of it from my mutual funds to RiseVest. So out of the money I moved to RiseVest, I now took $8,000. Roughly at the time, that was about 4 million. Roughly, okay, I don't remember all these numbers, but I'll show you a picture of it after I record. I'll add a picture of it so you can see the exact amount I started this particular account with. Okay, I created a sub account within my RiseVest specially to invest. So I didn't invest all the money I had, I only invested some. RiseVest gave me 3 options. They gave me an option called Eurobonds. I think they've changed the name now. They don't do Eurobonds anymore. The name is now fixed income. Now that is the lowest risk of investment available on RiseVest. Then they gave me another option, real estate. That's United States real estate. It means you can buy small pieces of US real estate, small pieces of $10 pieces, $20, $100, $50, $900 pieces of US real estate. This is medium risk, okay, not very high, not very low. And then they now gave me US stocks, so the option to buy United States stocks at stock exchange. This is high risk. When you're describing an investment opportunity as high risk, low risk, medium risk, it basically just means that what is the chance that you can lose your principal amount. Remember I said in the beginning, your principal amount is the amount that you start of the investment with. As a new investor at the time, I didn't want to risk anything, so I chose the lowest risk of investment, which was fixed income or Eurobond. And then they now gave me 3 time frames for maturity date options. They gave me 3 options for the maturity date. You can invest for 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. But at the back of your mind that the longer you invest for, then the greater the return on investment. And once you lock in your investment for a period of time, let's say you lock it in for 3 months or 12 months, if you decide to change your mind and withdraw your money before the maturity date, RiseVest will charge you about 5% or so of the total amount that you want to withdraw. So you must be disciplined to the extent that you don't withdraw your money before the maturity date. One thing I always say, and this is my next point, every wise financial advisor will tell you, by the way, I'm not a financial advisor, guys, I'm just giving you my own gist though. If you go with my gist and it doesn't work out for you guys, I'm not responsible. You can't hold me liable because it works for me, and that's why I'm sharing my gist. And like my brother will always say, NFA, this is not financial advice. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. Back to what I was saying. Because I didn't need the money, hear me loud and clear, I didn't need the money. I chose a 12-month investment time frame. Okay, I didn't need the money. Investment money is not money that you need. If you know you're going to need urgent 2K tomorrow or day after tomorrow, or even in 3 months time or more, the investment is not for you. Just keep your money in savings account in peace. Investment is when is money that you are not using and you are not likely to use in the next 12 months. And 12 months is a minimum, I tell you, because investment should not even be a 12-month thing. It should be a 3 to 5 years thing. You should be thinking long term when you're thinking in terms of investment. Anyway, God will not allow us to enter emergency in Nigeria, but please don't invest. Even if there's the slightest chance that you need that money, that principal amount soon, do not invest. We get it? All right. You're enjoying it. I know I'm enjoying it too. Subscribe. I started off with about $8,000. I was like, I'm not going to need $8,000 in 12 months. So I took it and I chose fixed income. I think they promised me about 8 to 10% returns on investment. So as I moved my money from mutual funds to RiseVest, I told Susan, that's my children's nanny, I said, Susan, I've moved from mutual funds though, because mutual funds is not paying like I thought. I moved to RiseVest. Should I move your money? So I said, okay. So we moved most of Susan's money as well. We moved to RiseVest. Both of us started different plans. I kept some money in my wallet. Any money you keep in your wallet is going to be in dollars. And then the rest of the money as well will be in dollars. But the rest I invested is some for Susan and some for me. 3 ways that RiseVest helps me. 1, your money will no longer be denominated in naira. So your money is not in naira anymore. You are now an international trader, importer, exporter. You are dealing in what? In dollar, hard currency. You get my point? Once you move your money from your naira account to your RiseVest wallet, it will be converted to dollars. Okay, RiseVest will sell you dollars. This means that your money is protected from any exchange rate problem. Once you have money in your RiseVest wallet, it means that if naira should be like this, it should be like this, it won't shake. In fact, you will even be a little happy, let me know, like, because you know that your dollar is stronger against the naira, and they decide to change your dollar back to naira, you earn money. That's 1. 2, another way RiseVest protects you. CBN makes all manner of arbitrary policies without thinking of the welfare of those involved. You can literally just wake up any day and the CBN governor Emefiele has said another thing. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, you can't. He has banned that. He bans things at will. He bans things based on his personal whims and caprices, and you cannot subject your money to that. Having your money in RiseVest protects your money against all sorts of CBN policies. The day Governor Emefiele wakes up and his stomach is hurting, you make a bad policy. He's in a good mood, he'll make a good policy. Your money is protected from all of that. There was a time that CBN even went and banned the naira account of RiseVest. That's how bad, that's how crazy the things that happen in Nigeria are. So they went and banned the naira account of RiseVest, thinking that it will affect RiseVest. But of course, RiseVest gave them a dishi, because RiseVest is a company that is also registered in the United States. So it didn't even matter that they banned their naira account. We, their customers, were able to carry on with our transactions without, we didn't even notice. And even though the CBN has now defrosted, how does this work, you guys? Unbanned the RiseVest accounts. Having your money in RiseVest, it just keeps you away from all the drama, all the new announcements that CBN wants to make. To me, my money is even safer in my RiseVest wallet without even investing. Just keeping in my RiseVest wallet in USD is safer there than in my Nigerian dollar domiciliary accounts with GTB, Zenith Bank, and other commercial banks in Nigeria. That's how I personally feel, because those banks are under the regulatory authority of the Central Bank of Nigeria, and the Central Bank of Nigeria can do anything at any time without recourse to anybody. So I do not trust my money in Nigerian banks. Let me just be honest about that. The third way that RiseVest can help you is that RiseVest helps you grow your money. That's what I'm going to show you in this video. Subscribe, like, share. Just a reminder. But before I show you the before and after, okay, of my money before RiseVest and after RiseVest, let me just answer some of the questions you guys frequently ask me about RiseVest. Somebody said, how much do you need to start RiseVest? You can start your RiseVest investment with as low as $10, but obviously if you start investing with $10, you can't expect to make 500k like I did in a year. The more you invest, the more your return on investment. As with any other investment. So you can start with as low as $10. But what I'm trying to say is that you don't have to be rich. You don't have to be balling. You don't have to be swimming in money. You don't have to be junior brother of Bill Gates or Mark Zubaydah to start investing. Even if it's $10 this week, $10 next week, it's fine. Just start from somewhere. Start investing from somewhere. That 3,000, that 5,000, that 6,000 that you've left in your Naira savings accounts, you can gather everything together and put it in your RiseVest. And good thing about RiseVest is that you can keep adding. So if it's $10 you put today, tomorrow you can say, okay, I'm going to invest $20. Tomorrow I'm going to invest $5. You can be investing little by little. It's fine. It works just fine. Also, somebody asked me if I work with RiseVest. Absolutely not. I don't work with RiseVest. I'm an entrepreneur. I sell shoes. The shoeshop.ng, that is my office. That's where I work. Somebody said, does RiseVest pay you to talk about them? No, RiseVest has never paid me. I said this earlier. RiseVest has never paid me to talk about them, but they give me a tiny commission. There's a 3% commission every time you use my referral code to sign up. My referral code is R9000UI. That's pretty much it. Every time you use that code to sign up, RiseVest will give me a 3% commission if you do not withdraw your money before the maturity date. But if you withdraw your money before the maturity date, I will not get the money. But to be honest, as much as I appreciate you guys using my referral code to sign up, I do not live off these referral codes. I don't even know how much I've earned off this referral code in the last year. I don't know. I know there's some things here and there, but I really don't know how much I've earned from it, because that's not why I do this, and that's not why I'm doing this video. That's not why I'm even telling you about RiseVest. I'm telling you about RiseVest because it helped me. That was where I took my baby steps of investment. That's why I'm telling you about RiseVest, not because I need the whatever income from the referral code. But I like it though. I mean, I don't mind the extra $3, $20, $30 I see sometimes from your investment. Also, if you break your investment for the maturity date, I won't get the money anyway, but I don't mind. I just want to see you thrive. Okay, all right, let's move. Someone said, can I lose my principal amount? That's principal amount, like I said, is the money that you first used to invest. If you choose a low risk investment, that like I did, like fixed income, your principal amount is not at risk. But if you go with something like United States Stock Exchange or United States real estate, it's trickier. You know, your money is at risk, but you stand to lose some of your capital or your principal amount. But if you gain, you stand to gain a lot more than you can gain with a low risk investment. When you log into your RiseVest, it will show you all these things. It will also show you your potential earning in percentage per year. Okay, now someone said, how do I fund my RiseVest? Okay, here's the thing. I can help with questions, general questions about, you know, RiseVest and the returns and everything. But as to the technicality of how the app works, because I don't work there, I can't really do that. You get? But it's very simple. It's very straightforward. The way you would download Instagram, and no one needs to show you how to use Instagram, or how you download Zenith Bank or Access Bank app on your phone, and nobody needs to show you how to use it, because you just keep tapping things around until things work. That's the same way RiseVest is. Just keep pressing things, something will respond. But if you still feel like you need help, go to their Instagram at rise.vest. Contact them. Their contact details are there. You can call them, you can send them an email, talk to RiseVest about any problems you may have with starting up. So someone said, how does my money get paid back to me? Guys, subscribe to this video. We need followers, we need subscribers, we need views on this channel. Okay, thank you. God bless. How does my money get paid back to me? So there are three options. You can opt for it to be paid back to your Naira account, but personally I don't advise that. I didn't go through all that trouble to buy all that dollar to now have it sent back to Naira. And most of my shopping, when I want to reward myself, most of my shopping I do it in dollars. So I prefer for my money to be kept in dollars. But like I said, you can do it by yourself. You can have it sent back to your Naira account. You would have earned more, because the Naira would have fallen again, and the dollar would have risen against the Naira, and you would have earned your returns on investment as well. But one thing I don't like about RiseVest, and I don't know, I feel like RiseVest needs to look into this. One thing I don't like about RiseVest, the amount that they sell Naira back to you when you want to switch the dollars in your RiseVest to Naira is much lower than the market rate. And I don't know why RiseVest does that. I've asked them a few times. The answers are not very clear to me. So that's one reason why I would not advise that when you're trying to get your money back, you have it paid into your Naira account. It's just like struggling. You suffer to get all this dollar. Next thing, I send you a dollar for more Naira. And Naira, honestly, Naira is a struggle currency. I'm not going to lie. For now, we're praying for it to be better. But right now, Naira is a struggle currency. The second option, you can opt that the money be paid to your Nigerian domiciliary dollar account. So that helps you to preserve the worth of your dollar. Instead of losing your dollar and have it sent to Naira, then the cost of now buying new dollars. Okay? The thing is that RiseVest will only send dollars to your domiciliary account on the condition, okay, that your domiciliary account has the same name, bears the same name as your RiseVest account. So if you don't have a Naira domiciliary account, the best thing to do is get the details of the person's domiciliary account, someone that you trust, that you know that will never fall your hand. Get the details of that person's domiciliary account and create a RiseVest for them that bears the same name as their domiciliary account, so that you send money from your own RiseVest to the person's own RiseVest, and the person can send from their own RiseVest to their Naira domiciliary account. You get it? You get it. If you're still not sure, send an email to RiseVest. Their contact details are in their Instagram bio. Thank you, and God, please don't ask me questions about technicalities of RiseVest. I don't work there. I'm just helping out here. That's why I'm sharing all this information. Now, third option, you can get the money sent to your US bank account. This was the option that I did. Because RiseVest is a US company, your dollars, because you're a dollar babe now. No, you're a dollar babe. You don't mess around with Naira anymore. What's a Naira? Excuse me there. What is Naira? What is Kobo? I don't know the meaning. Can you spell it? Anyway, my point is, you can easily get your dollars sent from RiseVest US account to your US based account. Instead of having your money sent back to Nigeria, you can have it sent to your US bank account. I get it. It's not everybody that has US bank account. I understand. So here's what you can do. The same thing you do with if you're sending money to another person's dom account. What you just do is you create a RiseVest account for somebody that has a US bank account that you really trust, somebody that will not disappoint you. Amaka disappoints me. So you create a RiseVest for the person. Very easy. I've done it for somebody before. You create a RiseVest for the person, and the name on the RiseVest account must match the name on US based dollar account, Bank of America, whatever bank that they're using there. Now, what you now do is you now send money from your own RiseVest to the person's own RiseVest. Person will now send it from their RiseVest to their US bank account. The money is now there. So if it's a card or whatever that they will give you, you can spend it, you can do your shopping, you can flange, you can travel, you can live like the babe that you are, that you deserve to be. Anyway, so somebody also asked me, are there any charges involved? So in your general day-to-day transaction with RiseVest, there's almost no charges. I think there's just a 15 naira charge if you're withdrawing money from your RiseVest wallet to your naira account. There's a 15 naira charge, so it's very, very small. That's one. Two, when my investment matured and I was moving money from my RiseVest to my US bank account, when I was doing my final withdrawal, I know they charged me something, but the money was so negligible. I mean, it was so small that I didn't notice. Yeah, rich babes of Instagram. And I think the money that is charged is some sort of percentage. Someone said, did I put all my money in RiseVest? No, obviously, you don't put all your money in any investment. Your investment portfolio should be diversified. You guys, if you've not read Smart Money Woman by Arese Ugwu, you need to read the book. I know there's a series on Netflix now. That's good and fine, but I promise you guys, the book is way more loaded with information and knowledge about investing. And I imagine that they did that to make the show more watchable, but you need to read the book for like specific actionable steps that you can take. The book is fantastic. There's a soft copy online. I'm sure you can get that one as well. I have other investments. I have real estate. We have other things that we do. I have businesses that I run that I invest my money. I invest. In fact, I am my number one investor. I invest actively in my businesses. That's where most of my money goes, to my businesses, because we do the right things and we make good money there. So I get the best ROI, return on investment, from my businesses. Someone said, what will I do with the money? What will I do with the money? I'm starting a new business. This one is a US based business. I'm registering it in the US, and it's an exportation based business. I'm going to be exporting something. The Holy Spirit told me that we can't just be complaining about Nigeria. Naira is falling, dollar is rising against naira. We can't keep complaining about it. That why can't we do something about it? So I'm starting a business that allows me to export something from Nigeria and sell it on a global platform. I also bought some cute shoes and bags. Some cute Dolce & Gabbana shoes, bags, wigs. Yeah, I did that as well. Also, I paid my tithe, but I invested the bulk of the money in my businesses, my existing businesses and my new business. And the last thing I did, I tried other investments. Because I now have some investing experience, I now felt, more confident to try riskier forms of investment. Remember, my first investment was a low risk form of investment, so I decided to try something else. I also invested in US stocks. It's high risk, but let's give it a shot. Let's see. I have more money to play around with, I guess. So I have some money in crypto. It's not a lot because it's not something that I really understand or even really like. It's too volatile for me, but I have money in crypto because I just want to try everything and see. And of course, I believe in multiple streams of income, so that's what I'm focusing on. I also downloaded an app called Bamboo. Through Bamboo, I bought ETFs. I will tell you more about ETFs later on when I feel like I'm earning some money from it. I also invested more money in RiseVest. I tried fixed incomes and I tried US real estate because I want to give it a shot. If you want to sign up with RiseVest, go to your app store, your Play Store, download RiseVest. If you use my referral code and you stick with your investment until the maturity date, RiseVest will pay me a small 3% commission for introducing you to their application. I appreciate everyone that has used my referral code. Thank you very much. So I'm going to add something to the screen. It will show you what I initially invested in RiseVest and what I went away with after 1 year. When you multiply what I went away with after 1 year by 570 naira, which is the cost of $1 now, you see that I made a little more than 500,000 naira in 1 year using RiseVest, doing absolutely nothing. I didn't work for the money. I just put the money in the RiseVest and I slept. Also, one thing I do, please, with investments, please, you people, I don't invest money. I'm checking my money every day. When I invest money, in fact, Binance, I deleted my Binance because it's not, you will not give me heart attack. My heart cannot be doing kim over what. When I invest money anywhere, I delete it. The best investment money is the money you invest and forget. In fact, somebody was saying something. The most robust return on investments come from accounts where the owners are dead, because they invest and they die and nobody even knows that the money is there, so the money keeps growing. But when you know your money is somewhere, you keep checking. Has it grown? How much did I make today? Delete the app and go to rest. Investment is a long-term thing. Okay, the money is supposed to work for you. When you start working, you don't start cashing out immediately. You don't start balling immediately. It's after some time you now start getting promotion. That's how your investment is. Your money is working for you, so the money will start small. The more you add, the more you invest in it, the more your money grows. So put your money in the whatever investment you choose that is best for you and forget about it. In my case, you can delete the app. I deleted my Binance. I deleted my Bamboo. The only reason I've not deleted RiseVest is because about every couple of weeks, every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'm sending more money there. So I don't delete it because I'm constantly topping up. You get, that's why I haven't deleted it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it, share it, subscribe to my channel. And if there's somebody in your life that you care about them and you want them to get their money right, send them this video. Let them watch it from beginning to the end. Help them so they can audit, so they can understand this, so they can cash out. The best money is the money you make when you're not trying to make money, when you're sleeping, when you're resting, when you're doing nothing. That's the best money. It's called passive income. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I really did, and I appreciate all of you. Love you. Bye. Okay, so here's my bank statement from RiseVest. This is from October 4, 2020 to October 4, 2021. As you can see, my total deposit was approximately $8,500 and my total withdrawal was $9,500. Now, if you see Susan's one is less than mine, and that's because she invested less money. The more you invest, the more you stand to earn. Another reason was because she held her money for a much shorter time frame. She chose a 3-month time frame. I chose a 12-month time frame. The longer you hold for, the more money you stand to earn. In addition, I want you to observe something. When I started investing on October 4, $1 was worth 459 naira. 1 year later, $1 was worth 570 naira. So from the exchange rate alone, you can see on the screen, I've shown you the difference. It's 1 million naira difference just from the exchange rate alone. And this is excluding the extra $1,000 that I made on my principal amount. So I was just analyzing the money that I made on the difference in the exchange rate. Now let's do the math. I invested 8.5. At the end of the year, it was 9.5. Okay, so 9.5 minus 8.5 is $1,000, and by the time I was withdrawing the money, naira was worth about 570. So 1,000 by 570 is 570,000. If you add that to what I also profited off the exchange rate, that's roughly 1.5 million. Before you sign up, remember that you only make profit off the exchange rate if you convert your dollars back to naira at the end of your maturity period. Also, don't forget to use my referral code R9000UI to sign up when you're opening your RiseVest account so that RiseVest can pay me some extra coin. Now tell me in the comments, will you be using RiseVest or will you not? And if you will not, tell me why. If you will, tell me why.